Good film, and a lot of people really need to see this because, like, a lot of people want to stick their heads in the ground and say, it can't happen here, but that's what they said in Germany, and it happened there. I mean, all you have to do is really pay attention to the things Trump is doing. I mean, even light stuff like the thing he did with putting an Exxon executive, the people who did one of the worst environmental disasters, and making that guy head of the Environmental Protection Agency. That's like giving a finger, not just to environmentalists, but to Mother Nature herself. I mean, if nothing else, that alone should have told people who Trump was. And everything he's done since then has just shown us more. They keep on telling us, give the man a chance. I mean, how much more of a chance does he do to do bad stuff where people are going to uncover their eyes and wake up?
But what did you think of tonight?
It was awesome. Excellent. Right up my alley. I love it.
What I picked up on it was information that a lot of people should know because there's a lot of things that were said that people don't recognize. A lot of people just freak out because of what they hear in the media, but they have no knowledge of what's really transpiring. So I think it's a very informative documentary that everyone should go see.
My decency as a human being, I mean, I guess that sounds kind of cocky to say that, but just seeing all of it, the abuses against women, people of color, all of it, and, especially recently, it's really been ramping up, it's gotten more violent, the racist rallies, it's just it's pure, naked racism on full display every day. The other day, or last week, I saw a video on Twitter that was taken in New York where a white man is driving a truck and there's a horse trailer attached to the back and a black man is clinging to the bar and nobody's reporting on this at all. So that's the type of shit that we're dealing with, literal chattel slavery out in the open, 2018. This was on I-84. People called the FBI, all the news stations, nobody's reporting it, nobody's sharing it, that's the end result. We're gonna start seeing stuff more like that. If this dude is doing that out in the open, what else is going on? And that's something that people need to look into. And it's just, I don't know, it's very frustrating. There's such a monumental problem, but then you see shit like that, and it really it makes you want to do something for that one cause. And I think that's I think that's an issue now because there's so many different things, and they do it on purpose. It's the distraction thing. The immigration crisis, the racist rallies, all of it, all at the same time. And they do all this shit in the summer, so it's too hot for people to come out and protest, and they do it all on purpose. And I think I just see it getting more and more violent day by day, whether it's police or just white men who have basically assumed the role that they think they can just go out and basically detain immigrants and people of color. They're they're trying to take on that role as if they haven't already had it. In recent rallies that groups like Proud Boys have attended, you'll see pictures they have zip ties attached to them, and they get the full police protection, all of it. They're working hand in hand with the police, and all of us, we see it, but I don't know. It's somehow nothing's being done. It's still ongoing.
Do you think
it's very frustrating?
Sorry. What do you think about
It's really necessary. And I do think it's possible. I mean, I think it would be slow. For example, last year, November 4th, didn't really take off the way we'd hoped. But, I think that was a good first start. And I think that actually got a lot of people, because it got some attention, it got a lot of people into it. And I think it's just day by day, more and more people are waking up to it. So I do feel kind of hopeful that we do have the numbers, some of the numbers, and we're going to be growing day by day. Because, more people that have been inactive are seeing things that are waking them up that are so shocking and so disgusting that they just can't sit by anymore. And that was kind of the case with me. I just kind of couldn't take it anymore. It's I don't have the right, if I'm out here, I don't have the right to not do anything. I can't just stay home and just, I mean, personally, I don't work. I know most people have jobs and stuff like that. I don't work. It's I have so much free time on my hands. I can't just stay home and share an article. That's not going to cut it anymore. It has to be like literally day after day, night after night, you know, whether it's the same group of people or not, as long as they're fighting for that same exact cause, you know. I think maybe it'll just take a little bit longer than we hoped to get that amount of people, but I think it is achievable.
And one last thing, would you mind saying this nightmare must end, the Trump-Pence regime must go?
This nightmare must end. The Trump-Pence regime must go.
Start again?
This nightmare must end. Trump-Pence regime must go.
What was it like tonight?
It was really great. You know, the film obviously highlights just a few of the ways that America has been corrupt and broken from before its origins, and I just feel really charged up and ready to really fight and resist and make a better world, because I do believe in that, and I think everybody here does too.
So I'm here tonight. We just finished the filming by Bob Avecchia. My name is Patricia Okumu, the lady that scaled the Statue of Liberty. I am so happy to have had the opportunity to listen to these words, because I agree 100% with everything Bob had to say. I mean, it seems like he was speaking to me and calling for everybody to think outside of the box and perhaps put the fears aside, hit the street, and do something tremendous to wake up consciousness. So the only thing I would like to add, maybe it's a con into this event, is we have to put ourselves, there were a lot of people here, as a matter of fact. We have to put ourselves sometimes in people's shoes. You know, they have families, they have children, they have work, they have a lot of responsibility. For someone to just decide, you know what, I'm gonna get over my fear and do something like this, I think they need baby steps, and we have to show them how. So I'm here as a perfect example to inspire people and show them how, really, by just showing them what I did and encouraging them into conversation to think outside of the box and just open their consciousness, follow their heart. Because what we're living right now are darkness. There's immorality going on, a threat to our humanity. How does, as an individual, do you feel about it? And what does your heart calls for you to do?
Great night. It was a great day. I went around firing basically all day today with Amina and Luan and a bunch of other folks. We probably had a good 100 or 200 people here. There was a lot of great conversations that have been happening. I've even met a bunch of people tonight that I haven't met before that I definitely want to stay in contact with. And yeah, more people need to join the revolution, because, you know, right now it is an unpopular opinion, you know, that we can't just reform the system that we currently have, and we really just need more people to get on board with the fact that the system really can't be, you know, reformed. It has to be overthrown and, you know, replaced with a completely new system that is actually just for everyone and isn't rooted in, you know, sexism and racism and homophobia and ableism and all these other terrible things, but that it's rooted in, you know, environmental justice and having everyone, you know, actually equal and actually, you know, having equal opportunity and being able to contribute to society in the best way that they possibly can. So yeah, definitely looking forward to, you know, doing more work with Refuse Fascism and the Revolution Club. And yeah, I hope more people come out to a lot more of their events.